Right, in this section we are going to look at step 8 in handout 1. Enter ledger settings, allow account classes to change. For this I want you to go into setup, settings, and in there I want you to select general. So if you navigate under the company, you see general and in brackets accounts. I want you to go to budgeting. So budget, make sure that the check mark is removed. And so in our instructions that reads budgeting should be turned off. I want you to navigate down in general accounts to linked accounts. And I want you to make sure that the account that is linked is 3560 CNG Gazer. So if you just go into the drop down menu, you click and you'll see it coming up. Your current earnings should be set at 3600 net income. Make sure that this box is unchecked. I want you to navigate down to payables. So just click payables in the navigation pane. I want you to make the address Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. So that will be our default address when we are writing our checks or creating invoices. That will be our default address. After putting that in, I want you to navigate to options, and I want you to set aging periods for our payables to first aging period 30, second aging period 60, third aging period 90. I want you to make sure that early payment terms are unchecked, because we do not calculate discounts before tax for one-time suppliers. Our instruction are to calculate all discounts after tax. I want you to navigate down to linked accounts, still under payables, linked accounts. I want you to make sure that your principal bank account is 1080 bank checking account, and your accounts payables is 2200 accounts payable, and you get this in the drop down menu. I want you to leave freight expense blank, leave early payment purchase discount blank, and I want you to go to prepayments and prepaid orders and make sure that's set to 2200 accounts payable. I want you to, once you're done that, I want you to navigate down to receivables. I want you to go in and click on address, and I want you to make Edmonton, Alberta, Canada the default address. I want you to navigate down to options after that, and I want you to set aging periods for receivables. The first aging period, please set to 5 days, the second aging period 15, the third aging period 30. Leave the box before interest charges unchecked, because our instruction is that we do not calculate interest interest charges. We do not calculate interest charges, and so I want you to just leave that box unchecked. Right, include invoices paid in the last 31 days is the default. I want you to make sure that that is changed to 30 days. Okay, so include invoices paid in the last 30 days on statements, and then make sure that the tax code for new clients is set to G. So it will be no tax at the start. I want you to make sure that that is set to G, and then I want you to leave that last checkbox unchecked. I want you to navigate down to discounts, and I want you to set early payment terms to 2%, discount if paid within 5 days, and net amount due within 15 days. So this will be blank for you. I want you to put 2 in there, 5 in the second box and 15 because net amount is due in 15 days. We do not calculate early payment discounts before tax. We calculate all discounts after tax, so I want you to leave that checkbox unchecked. Line discounts are not used, so I want you to leave the last checkbox unchecked as well, and that one would instruct Sage to calculate line item discounts on invoices, orders and codes. Leave that one unchecked. I want you to navigate down to comments, and I want you to put "it's all in the stars" in double quotation marks under client invoices. It's all in the stars. So just type that in there. I want you, after you've done that, to navigate down to linked accounts. And I want you to make sure that principal bank account is set to 1080 bank checking account. Accounts receivable is set to 1200. Early payment sales discount is set to 4200 sales discounts. And deposits and prepaid orders are set to 1200 accounts receivable. I want you to leave default revenue blank and freight revenue blank. So that's the last step of our 8, enter ledger settings. So I want you to just click OK, and that will process all that and will turn off that dialog box. This is the end of this video, and I'll continue in the next video from step 9. Create the following supplier accounts, and so in there we will just create a list of suppliers. The company has 4 suppliers, and we'll put that in. Thank you.